Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 1 wants to present about our project. Our project title is Cadangan Membina dan Menyiapkan Rumah Sesebuah Satu Tingkat di Parit Raja Batu Pahat, Johor. Before we start, I would like to introduce our group member. This is our group member. The first one is Megat Numan bin Azmi. The second one is Muhammad Azim bin Abdul Basir. The third one is me, Nur Husnina binti Zuraini. The fourth one is Nur Zuhaira Atika binti Saharuddin. And the last but not least is Nur Lisa Khalida binti Hasrin. Next, I would like to present about floor area method building. So the total area of building is 66.93 meter and the total cost is 157,285 and 50 cents. Next is the volume area method. So the pitch roof is a 4.011 meter. The total of the volume building is a 335.088. So the total cost per unit volume of building is a 90,473 ringgit 76 cent.
Next, I will explain a little bit about quantity of measurement taking off. So I will take some example of taking off. I will choose example taking off for piling work. Okay. As we can see, the first one is initial pile. So the total number of pile is 6 meter long and the area is 200 mm times 200 mm. So for the initial pile, we done calculate and we get 34 nos. And number 2 is driven depth. For the driven depth, after we calculate, we get the depth for total for driven depth is 612.0 meter. And number 3 is pile extension. So the total number of pile extension after we calculate, we get 68 nos. Okay, next is number 4. Number 4 is extension pile not exceeding 3 meter long. So for the total length of pile extension not exceeding 3 meter long, have 0 nos. And then for number 5 is extension piles exceeding 3 meter long. So for the total length of pile extension exceeding 3 meter long, after we calculate, we get 408.0 meter for the total length of pile extension exceeding 3 meter long. Okay, then for the number 6 is cut off pile head. Cutting off top of pile required level. And then the last one is number 7 is prepare pile head. For the prepare pile head, after we calculate, we get 34 nos for prepare pile head. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azim bin Abdul Basir. So for quantity measurement taking off ground slab, I already calculate the calculation. For the first is hardcore and damp proof membrane of ground floor slab. Second, fabric reinforcement of ground floor slab. Third, concrete of ground floor slab. Okay, for the quantity measurement taking off column, we also already done calculate the calculation, which is the first is formwork of column, second reinforcement of column, third concrete of column. For the last of my part is quantity of measurement taking off roof. I already done calculate the formwork of beam. The second one is we use the Pythagoras theorem for calculate the roof area. So that's all for my part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Today my name is Nuzara Atika binti Sarudin. I want to present my part build-up rate calculation of 1 meter cube soil excavation. Okay, first worker salary 8 hour working per day. Rate dia RM RM85 per day. Soil excavation not existing 1.5 meter depth RM 60 ringgit 50 cent per meter cube. Then soil excavation inserting 1.50 meter but not existing 3.0 meter depth RM 60 ringgit 50 cent per meter cube. Spreading up soil in making up level RM 2 ringgit 30 cent per meter cube. Then filling in and wrapping soil RM 90 ringgit 30 cent per meter cube. Cutting away remainder load. Okay, cutting away remainder load RM 90 ringgit 30 cent per meter cube. Typical soil inspection 25% and profit 20%. Then the next slide, cost of excavation unit. Cost of excavation unit, I get total depth of excavation 1.25 meter, volume of excavation 1.8 meter cube, volume of excavation 0.32 meter cube, cost RM 5 ringgit 59 cent. Next slide, cost of filling up in making up level, cost 57 cent. Next, cost of filling in a ramming, cost of filling in a ramming, total volume of excavation 1.8 meter cube, cost RM 10 ringgit 90 cent. Okay, next, cost of cutting away remainder load, cost of cutting away remainder load, cost equal total volume of excavation minus volume to be filling in and wrapping. So cost total cost RM 10 ringgit 45 cent.
So the next one, I will explain about the build-up rate of the selected concrete. So the concrete that we use is grade 25. That consist ratio is 1:4. So firstly, we will calculate the material cost, which has cement, sand and aggregate. So based on cement and aggregate, we will be referring to the ratio that is 1:4. So the total that we will calculate, we will get 176 ringgit. So the second calculation is labor constant that has mixing concrete, lifting and carrying concrete, compacting concrete and leveling surface of concrete. So 4 of concrete has sum up to the labor that has time hour per meter cube. So the total sum up that is 4 concrete plus the labor has total is 175.85 ringgit. Next is other information is skill labor 85 ringgit per day per 8 hour, general labor 60 ringgit per day per 8 hour, and consist overhead is 7%. So 3 value we have to calculate for other information and get 18.13 cent ringgit. So next we will have to sum up the value of labor constant plus other information and get the total is 175.68 cent ringgit. So the next we have to calculate for the profit that is 50% plus the overhead that we have already calculated is labor constant plus other information that is 175.68 cent ringgit and get the total is 26.40 cent ringgit. For the overall total calculation that we have to get cost in 1 meter cube for concrete grade 25 is the sum up of value 175.68 cent ringgit plus 26.40 and get the total value is 202.38 cent ringgit. Next is project performance bond, that we have to total up bill of quantity, that is BQ, and then we have to multiply 5% for performance of security bond and get the total is 23,989.77 cents ringgit. The last one is the project liquidated as certain damage per date. So based on our company, which is RHB Bank Berhad, has BLR 6.7%. The total value for liquidated as certain damage for overall has 88.7 cents ringgit. So we can conclude that the liquidate as certain damage is equal to 88.7 cents ringgit with base lending rate that is BLR of 6.7%. So that's all for our group. Thank you for watching.